offering of the certificates by Venerable Mahachalong Bante. So we will have him seated in the front, and then according to Mahanipon, maybe you can help to organize the Venerable Bhikkhus and nuns to collect the certificate. After that, we will have 2-minute concluding thanks from each of the venerable monks from each country, and then finally a concluding vote of thanks from Light of Buddha Dharma Foundation. And then we will conclude with the final prayers. And then the Lucknow Buddhist group has a 300-foot Buddhist flag, and we will start from here after the prayers and go around the temple and dedicate our merit to world peace and inner harmony. So may I ask Venerable Ampul and also Venerable Nippon Bante to help lead in the first item, which will be the offering of the certificate for all of those of you who attended. Each of you will receive a certificate from Mahachalong Bante, who is our president of ITCC. So kindly keep the nice order, and Venerable Ampul and Venerable Nippon will help to organize this in a nice way. So please be patient. Everyone will receive a certificate. Thank you. I will take my seat back there. Thank you.
Thank you. One more schedule. First, we would like to invite most venerable from international. Please go to seat. We set up for the seat for venerable already. First, it's easy for respect. We would like to invite most venerable, the president of ITTC, light the candle. And after that, he will read us to respect and praying for the Triple Gems Buddha Dhamma Sangha. After that, we would like to invite most venerable from each country. Please go to sit at the table, at the seat, asana. And one more will report and invite venerable from each country to speak 2 minutes. And after that, in the last, we would like to invite Venerable the President to give the certificate and vote of thanks. Now, Venerable พระครูสิทธิปริยัติวิเทศ light the candle. And please let us play respect and play for the Buddha Dhamma Sangha, please.
Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivate Sawakhato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namasami Supatipanno Bhagavato Sāvaka Saṅgho Saṅghang Namami Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa
Proud one, proud two, please. Now, we would like to invite the most venerable, the President, and more senior monks. Please go to the seat in front from each country, from Bangladesh, Cambodia, India, International, Laos, Myanmar, and Thailand. Thailand, หลวงพ่อ Dr. Charan is from each country will speak and will take a certificate from the President. Now it's simple. Simple is beautiful. We come to join, chant and practice meditation 1 hour in the morning. And Sri Mitraya sit here. We come to practice to join, share parami. Venerable from Laos, please, Lao Inter or Lao PDR, 1, please go to sit. India, International, please. Pante from International, 1, get on behalf of International. Myanmar, India, Cambodia, Bangladesh. Venerable from Bangladesh, please. Now, first, I would like to invite Ubashika Wangmo Dixie, Chief Sponsor and the Committee of ITCC. Please report and invite a venerable from each country to say in the last day for closing ceremony, please.
So there's a lot to say thank you to. For many reasons, we have a lot of gratitude in our heart for having completed the 16th International TIPITAKA chanting program. Much gratitude first to the Bodh Gaya Temple Management Committee for giving us the permission to hold this program here under the sacred ground of the shade of the Bodhi tree. And especially thank you to Sri Nangse Dorje and to Venerable Chalinda Bante, who is the head monk of BTMC. Thank you to the district magistrate, the local official who is the chairman of the Bodh Gaya Temple Management, and to all the staff of the temple who allowed us to use this place so easily, and to all the guards, security people, to make us feel so safe during the last 10 days. I have many people to thank, and so first of all, I would like to say thank you especially to Mr. Ranjan Kumar. Mr. Ranjan Kumar works very closely with me and the other staff, and on behalf of ITCC and Light of Buddha Dharma Foundation, we would like to offer you a little gift. Something very practical to keep your things in a nice organized way. And so we say thank you because behind the ceremony there's many things to do, many vendors, many people you have to be in touch with in order for things to get done. So on behalf of all of us, I'd like to present a little gift from all of us to you. He's working very, very hard, and he and his associate Pramod, who's behind him, they're like brothers. And Pramod, please come up too. We'd like the Sangha to know who you are. Please stand right here, Ranjan. And also Mr. Pramod Kamar, who's like his brother. And thank you to Pramod, who was taking care of me during the last 10 days. And so thank you, Pramod, for all of your help. We have also a number of other local people like Anil Kampa, Chotu, Naveen Kumar, Patak, Damaraj Prasad, Apurva Biswas, who are the two chefs from the Hyatt Almabad, Amit Kumar, who was also helping with the books, and Pintu Kumar, and also all of the tech people behind, taking care of all the sound. Thank you again for all of your good work. And of course to Patum Asanga, who was helping us from all of the book design and also all of the live streaming. And there are many others who came to volunteer. We may not know your name, but I very appreciate all of your effort to support our work. We are a volunteer organization, so we do everything out of service to the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. And so more of you are coming forward to help us, and we very appreciate your efforts. Also to Mr. Rajesh Chandra, who came with his group. We're delighted to have you coming from Lucknow, and for you to share in Dhamma and also support the work, and for your friends to know about this project. And we hope year by year, many of you will come to join us from Lucknow, from Nagpur, Maharashtra, wherever they are. We may not be able to provide the accommodation, but we welcome you into this program. And so thank you very much for being with us. And also to those lay new friends in Dhamma, I want to say thank you. It's really been lovely to meet you. And to the Vietnamese nuns who are joining with us, we very much appreciate your participation and your great support. There are a number of others. Yes. So we'd also like to encourage that each of the venerable monks from each country could give a 2-minute blessing and a 2-minute sort of report from each country, and to give a little blessing speech. So with that, I would like to ask for, on behalf of India, Venerable Prajnadeep Bhante from All India Bhikkhu Sangha to please come forward and to give a little talk for 2 minutes.
So first I welcome to our new president, Bhadante Chalang, and the Mahachalan Bhante, Ujamana Bhante, and Nipun Bhante, and the Sister Bang Mo. Hindi and English both should be there, okay? Because our Hindi people also have them. So first I want to say, I don't know who choose the Milinda Payo for this chanting. This book is a very favorite to me, and this book changed me. I was the Hindu monk before Ramakrishna Mission. Ramakrishna is the very biggest mission in India in Hinduism. But the first page of the Milinda Panyo, that is translated by our founder president of All India Bhikkhu Sangha, who founded Nalanda University also. When I read the first page of the Milinda Panyo, that touched me. Very beautiful scene of the monastery, bank of the river, morning time, monks are the brooming, and the one monk are keeping all the dust on one side, not throwing the outside, and the senior monk beat him. So this all scene touched me. And after that, all the arguments are in the books that the very, very interested, and that changed me. So I want to thank first to who choose this the Milinda Panyo for this TIPITAKA chanting, for the chanting. I don't know. Maybe anybody who have Bante, you? No, you. Now, Sister Bangmo, she choose. So I want to thank you for you to choosing this book. This book is very, very important, and all the pages are very important. If this Milinda Panyo, अगर आदमी इस मिलिंद प्रश्न को समझता है तो सब कुछ मानी समझ जाता है। तो मैं सिस्टर बांगमो को धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ कि इस बुक को उन्होंने जो ये डिसाइड किया कि इस त्रिपिटका चांटिंग में हम पाठ करेंगे। तो अपने हिंदी लोगों के लिए भी कुछ बोलना चाहते हैं हम। तो ये जो मिलिंद पहिया बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण है। एक एक पेज इम्पोर्टेंट है, एक एक शब्द इम्पोर्टेंट है। ये अगर ठीक से आप पढ़ेंगे तो बड़ा आनंद आता है। और एक एक पूरा का पूरा जो प्रश्न है, उत्तर है, वो सब उसमें निहित है। तो ये बुक ही हमें चेंज कर दिया। ये जो बुक है, जो पहला पन्ना जब हमने पहला पन्ना पढ़ने के बाद ही मेरा दिमाग चेंज हो गया। हम पहले रामकृष्ण मिशन में थे, वहाँ से हम चेंज हो गए। 1 महीना, 2 महीना, 3 महीना उस किताब को हम रखे हुए थे, मांग करके लाए थे किताब को। 3 महीना रखे रहे, 3 महीना उसको पढ़ने के बाद चेंज हुआ मेरा। तो ये बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट है। बट वी विल लॉस, वी विल मिस। व्हाट वी विल मिस? ओ पम्मी बनते मिलिंद सेइंग ओ पम्मी बनते उपमा करो। मैं नहीं समझ रहा हूँ, और भी उपमा, भियो पम्मी, और भी उपमा दीजिए। ये दिस वर्ड आर टचिंग। एंड आफ्टर दैट मिलिंद सेइंग कल्लोसी बनते। दिस ओ पम्मी, मिलिंद इज आस्किंग, मिलिंद सेइंग ओ पम्मी बनते, उपमा कीजिए। एंड ऑल्सो द मिलिंद आर सेइंग कल्लोसी बनते। I understand this word are the very we will miss in the 10 days। 10 दिन के दौरान हमने जो ये पढ़ा है, जो मिलिंद ने कहा ओ पम्मी बनते, और भी उदाहरण दीजिए इसको समझने के लिए। और फिर अंत में मिलिंद कहते हैं कि कल्लोसी बनते। इस प्रकार से प्रश्न उत्तर करते नागसेन भी ऐसे एक महान टीचर थे, और जो मिलिंद भी ऐसे महान शिष्य थे। दोनों की जो परंपरा है वो अद्भुत परंपरा है। दोनों को जो प्रश्न करने का जो स्टाइल है वो भी जो है अनुपम है। कोई भी इस पुस्तक को पढ़ेगा उसका दिमाग चेंज हो जाएगा। अंत में हम ये कहना चाहते हैं, ये किताब आप लोग ज़रूर पढ़िए, अपने पास में रखिए। अगर आपके पास में वो हिंदी की किताब मिल जाए, उसे आप ज़रूर खरीदिए। सब कुछ भूल जाइए, लेकिन ये किताब ज़रूर अपने पास में रखिए। और जब कभी आपको फुर्सत हो, 1 पन्ना 2 पन्ना आप पढ़िए। आपके जीवन को पूर्ण रूपेण ये बदल देगा। समय ये ज़्यादा नहीं, 10 रोज़ हम लोग सभी इसमें पढ़े हैं और वो चिंतन मनन भी किए हैं। अंत में ये जो 10 दिन का जो कार्यक्रम हुआ बहुत ही उत्तम हुआ, और हमें तो बहुत ही आनंद आया। हमें बहुत ही आनंद आया। ये शब्द सुन करके बहुत पहले पढ़े हुए थे, जब मिलिंद का जो शब्द आता है ओपम्मी बनते भी ओपम्मी बनते एंड एट लास्ट सेइंग द कल्लोसी बनते। तो दैट 2 वर्ड्स वी विल मिस। अंत में यही कहना चाहते हैं कि इस प्रकार का जो आयोजन है वो आयोजन देखने को सुनने को कभी कभी मिलता है। जीवन बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण है। लाइफ इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड वी हैव टू बी वेरी केयरफुल टू listen and hearing so that maybe that change our life। अंत में फिर से कहना चाहते हैं कि ये सब जितना भी पुण्य हमें मिला है ये भांगमो को जाए और भांगमो के पिता को भी जाए, माता को भी जाए। इनके जो पति हैं रिचर्ड, इतने धूप में न्यू दिल्ली से लेकर करके और संकेसा, वाराणसी, कुशीनारा इतना साथ में चल रहे हैं। इन सबको ये पुण्य मिले, इनमें शक्ति का संचार हो और वो संचार फिर हम सब के काम आए, हम सब के पीछे खड़े, कोई न कोई पीछे खड़ा होना चाहिए। आज हमें गर्व है कि पीछे खड़ी हैं। इतने भीषण गर्मी में लोग कूलर लगा रखता है, तब जो है वो सोचता है कि मैं अब जी रहा हूँ। सो इन दिस एक्सट्रीम द हॉट the Sister Bangmo and the Richard are helping us. So this the merit will go to the Sister Bangmo and Richard and his father and the mother. अंत में ये कहना चाहते हैं कि फिर से ये समय आवे 2 दिसंबर से 12 दिसंबर तक होगा। फिर से इसी का पाठ फिर से हम सबको सुनने को मिलेगा। वो पम्मी बनते कल्लोसी बनते। धन्यवाद।
Thank you very much, Venerable Prajnadeep. Just to share with you why that text was chosen, it's actually in order. We follow the order, and so this is the last 2 sections of the Sutta Pitaka. And then once we complete this, we will go to the Vinaya Pitaka. So the last 16 years, we have been focusing on the entire Sutta Pitaka. We've completed that. If we complete, then we've completed the entire Sutta Pitaka over the last 16 years. Then we will move to the Vinaya Pitaka, and then many years of that, and then we will conclude with the Abhidhamma Pitaka. This is a long-term project. Maybe if we do 1,000 pages each year, it will take 20 more years to complete the entire Tipitaka, the 84,000 teachings in our lifetime. So that is our mission, and that's our vision. So I would like to request Venerable Dr. Charan, our most senior elder in the Sangha, to please come forward on behalf of Thailand.
Let's beg Venerable and the President and Ubatok Ubadika. Today I come here for Thailand side. First, I want to ask Bang Mo how many minutes. My material more than 2 minutes. If I speak more, because I first time with Bang Mo, chanting from first time. Bang Mo come first time. I ask Bang Mo, why you come to make this one, this chanting? Nobody that time, nobody know. Bang Mo come after that. Who will possible? He very big function. I ask Bang Mo everything. That time Bang Mo less than 40 years old. That time I asked her, why did work, did chanting, if who can chant, will be popular in the world in the future. I told Bang Mo, that time she very young and very beautiful, look like heroine from Hollywood. I asked her that time, maybe who will support, look mostly old person, not young. Bang Mo very young that time. I asked her how many years old that time, but I more than like that na. After that, Dr. Richard, this group Wang Mo very nice, very excellent, perfect, everything. โดย our president of our พระครูสุธีคำwho come with me from chanting local chanting and มหานิพนธ์ very nice every country ปัญญาที่ translate come to Hindi come to English come to Thai this perfect นะโยมปีนี้เราจัดโยมได้ฟังดีนะเพอร์เฟกสมบูรณ์ที่สุดคนไทยมาปีนี้ได้รู้จักมากได้รู้จักทุกปีไม่มีแปลอย่างนี้นะทุกปีไม่มีแปลมีแปลเต้นไข่เต้นมันปีนี้แปลทั้งอังกฤษทั้งฮินดีทั้งพม่าทั้งอะไรได้ฟังแปลกๆเนี่ย policy ของหวังโมไปที่ไหนwe can say excellent chanting for this year Dr. Richard he say oh Bhante very excellent I remember him very nice program นะ I have the limit I from this register before nobody know after Wang Mo make this program we know before we don't know after make program we can eating we can chanting together many country before I never know ปัญญาทิพย์ and Dr. กันปิยะบังกลาเทศ mostly for me simple monk I cannot ask him before after we make chanting we can eat together he very good monk all country for Bangladesh before I not abroad na I cannot talk with him after we chanting all person very nice all monk from Myanmar also very nice chanting with me this year maybe 3 minutes 1 minute more นะพูดไทยบ้างเนาะคือปีนี้ปีแล้วหวังโมเขามีจดหมายติดต่ออันมาที่จะถึงประเทศไทยว่าจะเดือนเมษพอดีเตรียมออกตั๋วนั้นจันเตรียมออกตั๋วไม่สำเร็จทีนี้ปีนี้เขาก็มีติดต่อพระครูประหลัดอำพลให้อาตมากันเนี่ยหวังโมเขาก็มีจดหมายเชิญ excellent letter most he told me letter หวังโม invite me for the most Dr. จรัญmost ว่า invite come to chanting from local จากเดนลีโยม from เดนลีสังกัดเสียลักนาวเอสาวัตถีกุทินากาไวสาลีเวรีไนโปรแกรมหวังโมกิฟออนมังไฟสตาร์โฮเทลไฟสตาร์ฟู้ดเวรีไนฟู้ด everything not perfect this year 100% หวังโม I can your บุญญาเป็นหมอ some person ถ้าบางคนถามอาตมาโยมหวังโมเขาได้สำเร็จโสดาบันแล้วมั้งโมอาตมาไม่รู้ต้องคนก็เนี่ยสัมพุทธันอักมีหวังโมเมบีชีก็โสดาบันสัมพุทธันอักมี I don't know okay now the I many person นะ I will conclude in perfect this program I will the best thing of for the I hope the end of this program I hope the power of Buddha the power of Dhamma the power of Sangha blessing all of you have happiness for long life happy for long life without COVID thank you very much
สาธุสาธุ
Thank you so much, Venerable Dr. Charan. I am always so touched by your words. I feel very, very blessed to know you, and that we met here under the Bodhi tree many years ago, and we will continue to do this work together. And so I'm very, very happy that you're here with us and your sound is so strong. I'd like to invite, on behalf of Bangladesh, Venerable Kalyan Priya Bhante.
জয়ন্ত বুধিয়া মূলে শৈকনাং নন্দেবাড্ডানম এবং তুয়াং জয় হতো জয়সো জয় মঙ্গলে। সাধুবাদ্য সবাই। Most venerable, respected Mahasangha, International Sangha, dear Upasak Upasika, ladies and gentlemen, I, on behalf of Bangladesh Bhikkhu Sangha and Bengali Buddhist Community India, Bengali monk like this Calcutta, Delhi, Bombay, Assam, Tripura, behalf of Bangladesh, thank you very much, especially our Mahaupasika sister Ongmo Diski and ITCC, all member, I most venerable, respected Mahachalon, Dr. Mahachalon, President ITCC, International Buddhist Council. Thank you very much, Venerable Mahapan and Ampon and Nippon Secretary team, excellent organizer. Actually, Bangladesh PU Buddhist Community, so we are continue participant. This year also Bangladesh and Bengali Buddhist monk, 50 monk join participant. I wish and prayer every year continue TIPITAKA chanting for Buddha Sasana. Thank you again, our Wangmu Diski sister Padar Tatun Toluko and her husband Dr. Richard. Thank you very much, all of you. Sabbe Shatta Shukita Hantu, Jogotere Shakol Prani Shuki Hok, may all beings be happy.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
It's very special to have all of the Bangladesh Sangha 50 venerable monks and many others. As Dr. Charan said, we are like a family, and year by year we're becoming more familiar and more close by sitting together and eating, by chanting, by meditating, by doing the good deeds together. We're getting to know each other much more, so we become more familiar, and so slowly we are not separated by this country or that country, but we are really under this sacred Bodhi tree. It's the power of the Dhamma. And to all the lay people, when they say Wangmo, Wangmo, you are with me, because they know my name, but they don't know your name. But you're the same as me. You and I are the same. So we're no different. They just know my name, but your working and your service and your love for the Dhamma is the same as me. We are both together. Okay, so Venerable Ujjavana from Myanmar. We would like to request Venerable Ujjavana.
Of Venerable Ubasakas and Ubasika. Very good evening. I would like to say first, I want to say it, two things here. First, about our great president who passed away 7 months ago. So I would like to say about him something a little. You know, when the Buddha passed away, another appeared something, another said, Sakho Andra Dayati Loki. It means the eyes of the word disappear very quickly from this word. In the same way, our great leader, our great president of International TIPITAKA Chanting passed away. It means the eyes of our TIPITAKA Chanting president, the ear of our TIPITAKA Chanting president disappear very quickly to MP like this. And then Anana talk again. Sabadisa me winata. Sabadisa me winata, it means when the Buddha passed away and then repeat that, I forgot all the direction. He does not know this is the east direction. This is the west direction. This is south direction. This is the north direction. In the same way, I repeat when our great president of International TIPITAKA Chanting was not here. So I forgot the same like Ananda. I completely forgot because of we feel something without hint. Our TIPITAKA Chanting is not complete. I feel like this. That's why I would like to say, like Ananda, the eyes saw the word disappear very quickly. In the same way, the eyes of our TIPITAKA Chanting, International TIPITAKA Chanting, the president quickly very disappear. So the great president showed us that however powerful we are, however beautiful we are, however rich we are, one day we all of us will die. Definitely will die. That's why we should not be proud. No, we should not be conceited. So we must be harmonious. For Buddha Sasana, we should work for Buddha Sasana harmoniously. This is it, how the great president shows to all of us. Actually, you know, he is a great powerful monk, not only in Bodh Gaya but also in Burma. If you would like to make golden monastery here on Burma, he can. He can say only one word, yes. The one word means yes. That many people would like to offer to him. But he never say. He very honest, great master. So that's why we should thank God one day we will die. That's why however famous we are, however rich we are, definitely we will die one day. You know, during the 100 years, everybody here will die. Nobody will not live more than 100 years. That's why our great president showed us not to be proud. No, we must be harmony. So this is it, the president, which I want to say this. Then second thing is now we have it completely finished system international TIPITAKA chanting by recitation or Milinda Pina. So Milinda Pina is a very great useful secret chart, not only for Buddhism but also for all other religions. If it's would like to know the knowledge or something, if maybe if you do not clearly understand the things about the Buddhism, You should read Milena Pinya repeatedly, again and again. Then you will understand what are the main things to all of us. That's why I would like to encourage, if you do not understand about the Buddhisms, then please try to read Milena Pinya. So Milena Pinya's, according to the first and second touch of four council, Milena Pinya was not put in the first and second third four council, even though there was not in first, second and third four council. Please try to read in order to understand, in order to completely comprehend what the Buddha taught. And then the compute question for all of us. This is it. The second thing I would like to encourage to all of us to read Milena Pinja. Thank you very much.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Venerable. I so appreciate you reminding us to be in act of service, in Dhamma service, and in the act of service, we really try our very best to be humble and to give ourselves as much as we can in serving the Buddha Dhamma. And also to remind ourselves and all of us that Sayadaw was truly a very great human being, and he advised me many times about how to do the things. And he was there from the very beginning, from 2006 till this past year. Anytime we had big decisions to make, I would always go to Sayadaw to ask his advice. So, we're very, he's not with us, but I know that he would want us to do this. So, before I met him the last time, he asked if there could be a Pali grammar, a Pali that monks would communicate with each other in Pali. So I hope I can find some kind of grammar textbook and we can print this. And he really wished that Pali could become a language. So I would like to ask Venerable Dawin Sok from Cambodia to please come and speak.
Buddhang namasami, Dhammang namasami, Sanghang namasami. At first, I would like to pay my deepest homage to the Triple Chiefs, respected most venerable President, respected most venerable Mahathero from different countries, greeting Mrs. Wongmo, and Upasak and Upasika from all around the world, especially those who are present here. I'm really honored to speak on behalf of the Cambodian Mahasangha on this auspicious closing ceremony. Actually, we have a long history and journey, starting from the first ITCC up till the 16th ITCC, and I am happy that I was a participant since the beginning. Since the first ITCC, I remember when I was a small novice monk. At that time, we were chanting with the Thai Mahasangha in that place. From that beginning up till now, I was a participant, and I was really happy. And at that time, there are still a lot of other participant countries also I would like to mention. And since that time, our journey begins, and each and every year, more and more participants have come together to participate under the Bodhi tree and to chant and to share the word teaching of Buddha. During the past 10 days, we are sitting together, we are chanting together, we are reciting the TIPITAKA together with one voice and one sound, leading with different countries by different venerable monks. We could chant peacefully and smoothly, especially we have a translation or explanation from what we have chanted in Pali into English, so that every people could understand the meaning. And also in one voice, one sound, we could share the culture and tradition, the way of chanting from different countries. Even if we have different way of chanting, like different pronunciation, but the Pali text and the meaning are the same. In this year, due to the pandemic, I noticed that there's less number in participants, and also from Cambodian temple, we have only few monks, like 7 to 8 monks, and mostly they are junior monks. And even with the less number of participants as compared to the previous year, but we made this 16 ITCC with a great success and smoothly. Even if we could not finish the book this time, but I hope to continue on December. So at last, I would like to thank to all of the venerable monks and participants, nuns, lay, and devotees, especially Mrs. Wong Mo, ITCC, and its member for making this the 16th ITCC a great success and memorable. Thank you for the sponsor. To the sponsor for sponsoring every part of this ceremony. On the other hand, I would like to pray for those who lost their life during the pandemic and suffering and under treatment of full and speedy recovery and world peace. I wish to share all the merit from what we have gained from the completion of the 16 ITCC. May share to each and every people in the world and every living beings. May you all be living in peace and harmony. ភវតុសព្វមង្គលំរក្ខន្តុសព្វទេវតាសព្វពុទ្ធានុភាវេនៈសព្វធម្មានុភាវេនៈសព្វសង្ឃានុភាវេនៈសទាសោថៃភវន្តុទេសព្វេសត្តាភវន្តុសុគតត្ថា May all beings be free from the suffering and get all the cause of happiness. Thank you very much.
สาธุสา
So thank you again to the Cambodian Sangha. We heard you. Thank you for the Cambodian Sangha for participating and for leading in the chanting on several days. And also Lao PDR and Lao International, they couldn't, they're here with us, and they would like to just pay respect to the Sangha. So I would like to just conclude with my few words. Um, even though it is in the heart a little bit, of course, sad that Sayadaw is not here with us, but I know we have to proceed and we have to go forward. And the Dhamma is important. He would want this for all of us to be together. He had great ability for harmony, even though he knew everything about each temple. He knew what was going on with each temple, but he never was biased. He never favored one over the other. And I think one reason why we can all come together is because the power and the blessings of the Dhamma. There's nothing bias about it. We're just coming together to remember, to reflect the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. There's no politics, only wishing to do good. And for all of the lay people, when they mention my name, it's the same thing as you. You and I are the same. And even though we may have a different body form, maybe we look different, but we have the same intention to do good. And so I encourage you to come forward every year and try your best to be here, because it has changed my life. And without the monks here, you will make a direct connection to the teachings, to this sacred place, and to hearing and understanding through the Dhamma talks what these teachings mean and point to in our life. And that ultimately needs to land in our life so that we can progress along the path of the Dhamma. Because we don't want to make it intellectual or something that we cannot reach. This is something that should touch our lives, and we should walk on the path or in the footsteps of the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. We should always try our best to be on the path of the Dhamma. So thank you for your, I think it's wonderful that we completed this in the very hot season. Sometimes it was 100 degrees, sometimes 105. And even though it was so hot, we succeeded 10 days together. And that's a great effort. And I think about how the Buddha was here in May. May is next month. It's even hotter, right? So we can test this great effort. And the other reason why I decided to come now is because COVID is still real. COVID is still happening. Now people are saying there's going to be the fourth wave. It's already in certain parts of the country. So please be careful. Wear your mask. Wash the hands. Of course, try to get vaccinated if you haven't. But if in case there is the fourth wave, we manage to come in between, in this gap, and to do this. So I hope by December there's no more waves. We have the vaccine plus the antiviral pill, I hope, so people can feel comfortable to come. So you did a great, all of us together, we did a great job. I'm very happy, I'm very satisfied, and so, so blessed. When I share with my father what we have done, he's very, very happy that we're all here together. So thank you on behalf of my father, thank you on behalf of our family, thank you on behalf of the people that I know around the world who say thank you for this light. When this is very dark times right now, when there's a war going on, where people are being killed. And this place here, we can send our love, we can send our wisdom to those places that there's so much suffering. So thank you for your light. All of you have so much light. And I'm taking with me the light in my heart. Thank you so much. Now I would like to request, final is to have Venerable Mahachalong. We're very blessed. He's our new president, but actually he has been with us from the beginning. I feel he is very right for this position. The Sangha wish for him to be as our president. And so I am very confident in his leadership. I'm very confident in his wisdom, and especially because he can communicate with the Indian people, even though he's Thai. But he's been here in this country for 40 years, serving the people of India. And he's done behind the scene the project in Vaisali, bringing the relic of the Buddha back to Vaisali, a huge project. And they're taking advice from Venerable Mahachalang. So we're very lucky. So thank you for all. Please stay safe, and I will see you in December. And may you be well and happy and healthy, and see you soon. Thank you.
สาธุ สาธุ สาธุอนุโมทามิ Now we would like to invite Venerable the President of International TIPITAKA Chanting Council come to the place in front, and after that we would like to invite the Venerable monks will come to get the certificate in the name of the country, the name of Sangha, and you can present to the person who come to join us. One more will offer to most venerable people. Sadhu, 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 anumodhami. Now we would like to invite Venerable, please come in the center. First from alphabet, Bangladesh, Sangha, Cambodia, India, and international together, Laos, Myanmar, and Thailand. Please come. ชยันโตโพธิยามเลสักยานังวัตโนเอวังวิชัยโยโหหิชยาทะเลอปราชิตปันลังเกสินปองคาเรอภิเษกสัมภปุณธานังอาคาปะโตปะโมทัตติสุนาคาตังสุมังคลังสุปะตังสุโหติตังสุกันโนจัสเยตังบรมจาริสุปัฏฐาคินังกายกรรมังวาจากรรมังปะทาคินังมโนกรรมังปณิทิเตปะทาคินาปะทาคินานิกัตตวานารพันตัตเทปาทังคิเน Next, we would like to invite Venerable พระครูสิทธิประยัติวิเทศ or Dr. พระมหาฉลองจันทศริ Please vote of thanks and closing ceremony. And after that, Vietnam Sangha. Someone who come join us next time 17 organized by Vietnam Sangha. Can we would like to invite Venerable from each country, please bring your certificate to standing in front, take a photo, group photo on ขอนิมนต์เอานั้นมาถ่ายรูปกับประธานหน่อยนะครับท่านอาจารย์นิพนธ์จัดให้ถ่ายรูปผู้สื่อข่าวหลายสำนักมาก Please bring your certificate and standing in front, take group photo on behalf of the countries. we successful for certificate and get certificate from TIPITAKA chanting. In 16, only the number of only 100. Every year, thousands, but this year only 100. Please go to both sides together. Please make good looking. Indonesia, every year Indonesia come this year too. This is a promote our TIPITAKA chanting. We pass everything to be the winner, successful and to be the winner under 43, like a Chayanto, to be the winner. Bang Mo sit and pranam, respect. Sadhu, 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 anumodhami. Thank you very much, Most Venerable. Thank you very much, Bang Mo Dixie. And last word from the President. We want to say thank you to everyone and say closing closing the words. And after that, we have activity like the candle and flags parades around Bodhi tree.
Respects most venerable monk from different country and बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद for हम लोग को on India Mahasangha over on India बोध गया में पोटिटी निके में हम लोग में है साथ बैठे हैं पूछा करते हैं इंसान है हम देखा हम लोग को इंडियन महासंघ बहुत बड़ी शांति बैठे हैं पहले कितना शांति नहीं है अभी बहुत अच्छा है जब तब वाला तिब्बत चांटिंग होगा इंसान में हम लोग कितना अच्छा बैठे होते हैं कितना डिसिप्लिन होता है बहुत जाति लोग देखा बहुत श्रद्धा है बहुत कॉन्फिडेंट होता है ये बहुत अच्छा है इसलिए केवल ऑल इंडिया महासंघ नहीं है और उपासक उपासिका लखनऊ से है और महाराष्ट्र से है और कहाँ तो हम लोग भारत से आया यहाँ पर है मैं आप लोग को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ क्योंकि विदेशी महाथेलो लोग के लिए कितना धर्म प्रचार बहुत मुश्किल होता है लेकिन हम लोग को भारत उपासक उपासिका है भारत महासंघ होता है जो अपना डिसिप्लिन पालन करता है अपना ड्यूटी करता है लगता है ज़्यादा दिन नहीं है हम लोग को पूरा ऑल इंडिया महासंघ होता है उपासक बाधिता है बहुत बहुत आएगा I would like to thank for all our Mahasangha from different countries, especially for all India Bhikkhu Sangha. This year, I can say, very peaceful, a beautiful sitting and chanting. So I have seen this year very excellent for all India Bhikkhu Sangha. And again, I come to know our Venerable on India Bhikkhu Sangha General Secretary, Venerable Prajatip. When he read Milinda Panha, he very wonderful, very surprised about Milinda Panha. After that, before he the Hindu sadhu, then unko tap tap Milinda Panha Paranang Jabat. After he read Milinda Panha, he changed from the Hindu sadhu Baba come to be Buddhist. First time he come to be Samanin advisory under Kondin Bhante at Buddha Koti advisory. Isliye I'm thank a lot for him to work for all India Bhikkhu Sangha at the General Secretary of all India Bhikkhu Sangha. He worked with us from the beginning. And thank again for all the Ubasuk, Ubasika of our India from Lucknow, Maharashtra, from North and Northeast India come to join together with this place for chanting. And again, our purpose for chanting, we want to bring on the Buddhist country, we stay anywhere. Come to sit together, come to chant together, and study our Lord Buddha verse, to know his teaching. What the meaning of Lord Buddha verse from Pali language. For in the country like Thailand, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Cambodia, Laos, and any country, they learn Pali language at their own language. For example, for myself, I small novice. After I finished 4 class from government school, I come to temple to learn Pali language from the beginnings. Then I became Pali teacher more than 10 years continues. Because if everybody come to know our Pali language, what the meaning of Pali language after we chant, that Pali language very useful for all the people who want to know the teaching of Lord Buddha, who want to come to study Lord Buddha teachings. Why we have to learn Lord Buddha teachings? Because the teaching of Lord Buddha and Lord Buddha vision to make all the being in this world to living together in peaceful way, and in harmonies. Due to this proposal of our TIPITAKA chanting, organized from the beginning, since now was 16 international TIPITAKA chanting ceremonies. We organize every year. We part only 16 chanting under the supporter, under the patronage of Light of Buddha Dhamma Foundation, and from the Buddhist devotees from different countries who come to support about food and decoration, everything. So, if we have our confidence, we wish that our chanting want to make the people to understand, to know the meaning of Lord Buddha words, and then Lord Buddha word been made on the being in this world, in our any corner of the world should be peaceful. There is no any agitation, no any confusion between country or country. So, at the last, I would like to thank again for Mahatheru from different country and Ubasok, Ubasika from different country, and our Maha-Ubasika Vangmo Nisi, Maha-Ubasok Richard Nisi, and Rinpoche Tathang Tunku, who the founder of Light of Buddha Dhamma Foundation, and our Mahabhatika or Hiloni. He have one son and one daughter. The young generation, they will be great sponsor and supporter after father and mother too old cannot work. Her daughter, her son will work for Buddha Sasana. They follow the way of Rinpoche Tathang Tunku, who the Nana, Nani of Nati Natini. So that's why I hope so. We are doing work very successful on this occasion, and next chanting 2nd December, if nothing changing, I hope so, our chanting will be organized by organizer, Vietnam Buddhist people. They will be organizer to continue. 1 year already they have done. Now this is 2nd year, they will continue to be the organizer on the 2nd December up to 16 December, again for this year. Again, I'm thanking a lot for to our security, Thana Pawali, any security who look after our function, very peaceful. And again, thank for the BTMC, our Doji Yi hai, Chalinda Bhante Yi hai, Dinanan Baba hai, our own staff the temple, who looked after our ceremony very nicely and very peaceful. Again, for the volunteer team, Lok Doi Lanchan and his team to service on the Buddhist monk, Buddhist devotee, lay people. Again, cleanliness team from Thailand. Every year she have done this activity for the cleanliness team. This year also have done under controlling of Venerable Amparat Ampon to look after this work for her. Miss Wood. Miss Wood. I don't know real name, I know Wood. I remember nickname Wood. So today I wish all our participants here, we may be succeed anything by the power of Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, with blessing all of us to be happy in our life, to be long life and succeed in everything if we wish. We need that thing. Thank you very much.
สาธุ 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 อนุโมทามิ Now venerable monks offer the gifts and Now our volunteer prepare for candle for most venerable monks. On behalf of Ubachok Ubachika, sometimes the tradition of Sangha different. One more can be in the name of Ubachok Ubachika, pay respect for sorry to the Sangha, the Buddha, Dhamma Sangha, and most venerable from each country for gifts. Please forgive for Ubachok Ubachika. Now you take that after finish you bring to Mahathera. I will say in Pali. You start Namo. Namo.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa.
ญาติโยมพูดตามนะอุบาสกอุบาสิกา follow me รัตนัตเย
รัตนะตเย
ปะมาเทนะ
ปมาเจนะ
ทวารัตเย
ดาวารัตเย
นกตัง
นาคตัง
สัพพัง
สัพปัง
อปราทัง
อปราทัง
ขมัทเม
ขมาทเม
รัตนัตเย
รัตนัตเย
มหาเทเร
มหาเทเร
ปมาเทนะ
ปมาเจนะ
ทวารัตเย
ดาวารัตเด
นกตัง
นาคตตัง
สัพพัง
สัพปัง
อปราทัง
อปราตัง
ขมัทเม
ขมาทเม
มหาเทเร
มหาไดเร
Please bring the flower offer to most venerable หลวงพ่อจรัญ Now, Venerable and Ubachok Ubachika offer the gifts offers Tayadhamma to Venerable monks. And we would like to invite Venerable priest bless to Ubachok Ubachika and all sponsors. Today is last function, last ceremony. Sappintiyo vivanchantu vinasatu mante bhavatvantarayo sukhiยุโกภาวะอภิวันทนาสิเรสันธรรมปัจจายโนจัตตารโอธรรมาวันทันติอายุวันโนสุขังภาลังอิติปิโสภะคะวะอะระหังโทวิชัญจรณะสัมปันโนสุขโตโลกวิทูอนุตตรสันตเทให้เดินเลยไหมให้เดินเลยไหมหรือข้าตัวภะคะวะตาสันเทนเดโกอากาเอหิปัสสิโกโอปัญญิโกปัจจตังเวทิตาภเวนโยเอนติสุปฏิปันโน อุชุปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆโนสัมจิปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆยติทังจัตตาริปุริสายุคานิอาตถปุริสาปุคาราภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆอาหุนายโยปาหุนายโยทะเลกรณิโยอนุตตรังปุญญาเขตังกัสสันติ First, I would like to invite most venerable senior monks, please be the leader. Take the Paris for the candle and flags, Buddhist flag for Paris, and we will chant walk around here. Now, the Ubachok Ubachika Sangha who want to offer venerable monks, when you get Tayathamma already, please walk 2 lines, venerable one line, and after that, Sangha, Samanendra, and non Ubasok Ubasika behind. Oh, okay, one more has the name of sponsor, please.
The sponsor for just right now came from the Vietnamese, from the Burmese, Chong Dong Pid Chang Chuang Ki Moi, Sa Dong Pidi Tu Tuan Yen Bin Tat, Pung Li Pidi Quang Bin Huang Adu, Quan Zong Pidi Tuak Din Hua, Van Duang Pi Du Chua Ki Su, Luke Pu Dong Pid Tu Ngok Kiet Tan, Chanan Dang Pidi Du Bois Ki Dao, Kuyen Garcia Pidi Nguyen Tuk Nam De, Nguyen Pidi Tan Vien At Mao, Tu Vu Bin Tat, Dani Tran Ki Dao, Dong Tran, Ton Tran, Hao Trang. Thank you so much. Tan Tam Kon Dong on behalf of the Burmese. Sayadaw, who offered today on the last day evening for envelopes to the Mahateros. Thank you again for your great sponsorship this evening. Thank you.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Iti piso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vichacharana sampan no sukhato loka vitu anuntaro purisa dhamma sarathi satthaสานังพุทโธภควาติสวากขาโตภควตาธัมโมสันทิฏฐิโกอากาลิโกเอหิปัสสิโกโอปันนยิโกปัจจตังเวทิตาโพวินโยเห็นติสุปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆอุชุปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆยายาปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆสามีจิปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆยะทิทังจัตตาริปุริสายุคานิอัตถปุริสาปุคลาเอสะภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆอาหุนายโยปาหุนายโยภ ทักขินายโยอัญชลิกรณิโยอนุตตรังยักเขตังโลกัสสันติอิติปิโสภะคะวาอะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธวิชชาจารณะสัมปันโนสุขโตโลกวิทูนุนตโรปุริสธรรมสารทิสัทธาเทวมนุสานังพุทโธภวันติสวากขาโตภควตาธัมโมสันทิฏฐิโกอะคาลิโกเอหิปัสสิโกโอปัญญิโกปัจจตังเวทิตาโพเวนโยเห็นติสุปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆอุชุปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆยายาปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆสามีจิปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆยะทิทังจัตตาริปุริสยุคานิอัตถปุริสปุคัลลาเอสะภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆอาหุนายโยปาหุนายโยทักขินายโยอัญชลิกรณิ